Hey everybody, this is Chris, and I'm excited to show you today the BitClub network. Now, I've looked at a lot of different ways to invest in cryptocurrency, and the BitClub network is one of the few that I've chosen to put my own hard-earned money into. It's actually a Bitcoin mining operation that has data centers in Iceland where there's geothermal energy and the cost of electricity is correspondingly low, and the ability to have a profitable Bitcoin mining operation is pretty high and sustainable. So what this is it's a one-time buy-in that gives you passive income basically for life. Let me show you how it works. For $99, you buy into the network and you get the ability to purchase your shares. And you can purchase either $500, $100, $2,000, or for $3,500 you get all three. So there's three different mining pools. Just today I bought in at $3,500, which gives me a share of 1, 2, and 3. And how it works specifically is that it gives you 1,000 days of mining from their mining pool. It gives you a share of the profits that they're making. And what they require is that 50% of what you mine, or your 50% of what you receive from your share, is automatically reinvested in the company so they can constantly be upgrading their hardware and their data centers to maintain competitiveness in the marketplace. Now, one thing I want to show you here is if you go to BTC.com, you'll see that BitClub Network is listed in the top 10 mining pool operations in the entire planet. And one of the ways that you can understand the amount of Bitcoin that a mining operation can be making is to think of how much processing power they've got, and it's measured in hashes per second. Now, BitClub is currently at around 300 petahashes per second. Now, peta is 1,000 times greater than tera, which is 1,000 times greater than giga, just to give you some concept. And in February, they're going to be finalizing the release of their new data center, which is going to increase them almost fourfold to over 1,100 petahashes per second. So now is a great time to buy into the system, and that will put them literally in the top 5 mining pools on the planet. Now, since you're automatically reinvesting 50% or more, if you decide to, of your earnings daily, what that does is it effectively purchases you new shares. So even though you buy one and it expires after 1,000 days, since the automatic reinvesting is occurring, you're getting new shares. So it's basically a lifetime membership for once you buy in. So it's not a quick get rich quick scheme. You're not going to get your money back in 3 months or something like that, but you'll probably make your money back in a year at the current rates. For a $3,500 loan, people are making about $25 a day. So you can make your money back within 1 year, although if you choose to reinvest up to 100% of the money that you're making every day, it increases the number of shares that you've got over time. And over the course of a couple of years or a few years, you might have 3 shares, 4 shares, 5 shares, etc. So it takes them 30 days to get your account set up before you start actually receiving any of your payouts. So what my plan is, since I just bought in today, is I'm going to be reinvesting 100% of what the share is making me into the company, so that I'm basically effectively getting compound interest on my investment. I'm going to do that probably for the first 6 months to a year to get myself more shares. Now, Bitcoin is currently coming in around $10,000 per share. So the efficiency and the profitability of mining are just absolutely through the roof. Even though it's kind of difficult to mine Bitcoin nowadays compared to a year ago, because the difficulty is always going up, the increase in prices far outpaced the increase in the difficulty. So it is quite a profitable operation. But with the BitClub network, I get a share of the profits, whatever those profits are. So they're going to be limiting the number of people that can buy in, so that we don't have 1 million members diluting the pool and thereby giving everybody less profits, because the share becomes less valuable because there's more people. So they're going to be capping that, and the so-called founders pool here is only going to be good through, I believe, the end of the month. So I decided to jump on it today. I'll be showing you my profits once it gets started in a month here, and I highly recommend that if you've got the money, even $500, buy in now while the getting is good, while these opportunities are available. So you need to understand that you have to have Bitcoin to buy in. So you have to have a Bitcoin wallet. And another thing that you need to know is that you have to have a sponsor. You can't just join the BitClub network. You have to be invited in by somebody that you know. So if you're interested in joining this, if you have any questions at all about how to get started on an exchange or with a wallet or in the BitClub network, just send me a private message and I'll be happy to help get you started. And if you're in the United States, I can help you get set up, since I'm out of the United States and this is not available to people in the United States at this time, although they say they're going to be modifying their contracts to meet US regulations and SEC regulations sometime in 2018, but I have no guarantee about that. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon.